What's up, doers? Welcome back to another episode of the Do You Sis podcast. If you guys are new, hi, I'm Kierra.
And I'm Jenyl.
And welcome to...
Why did you do that right now?
Sorry, I thought it was going to be a lot cuter. Like,
yeah, we're drinking Olipop. Which now I'm like, ew, because Camila Cabello is a... not sponsor. What is it? The face or... They use her for ads.
Oh, a lot of people do. I haven't seen her ads for this.
I have, and I'm like, ooh.
I have I get paid from Olipop to post some stuff. So, oh my god, our cherries. No one ever talks about our cherries. They're super cute. I think we need to brought them up. We need to give them their moment.
But anyways, yeah, guys, welcome back to another episode of the Do You Sis podcast.
I want to say we apologize for last week with the audio.
Yeah. But we should be back at it.
We're good this week. Let me turn a little this way so you can see me so I can face the camera. I feel like I never face the camera. I'm always talking to you. But I don't know if we need to get 3 cameras so we can have like different angles, but one day. So what's going on with you, sis?
Nothing. I'm just pretty tired today, honestly.
I can feel low energy.
Ew. Low energy. I'm a little sleepy. My apartment is an absolute mess, so that's just like in the back of my head, like what I have to go home to.
It wasn't that bad.
It got worse.
Oh, since I left yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, how so?
There's boxes and paper everywhere from the TV.
Oh, because you bought a TV.
And stuff.
Janelle bought a TV.
Yeah, we
She's
bought a
like
new
rich
TV
like
yesterday because Tony broke our old TV, so we had to go buy a new one ASAP.
And I forgot Tony's gift for Derek.
Oh, I forgot.
Ew. What is in your mouth?
That was a really loud
What's
clap,
in your mouth?
Sorry. A Jolly Rancher.
Oh, ew.
The Jolly Rabbit? Isn't that a ride?
The Jolly Rabbit?
At Disney World or something?
No. I mean, it might be. You're doing all the Disney stuff right now. Let me know. Janelle is going to Disney for Squishy's birthday.
Yeah, we are going on his birthday in about
jealous.
2 weeks. It's going to be so fun. I'm so excited. I'm a little nervous, but good nerves, I guess. I'm nervous to wait in line to see how he'll do waiting in line.
Oh, because I'm sure the kid rides are just as long, right?
We are going on a weekday in the end of February, so I'm like, don't think it'll be as packed because the end of February, I was reading online, it said the end of February and September are the 2 deadest months at Disney. So I guess I'll have to see. But yeah, I guess I'm just a little nervous to see how he'll do waiting in the lines.
I'm a little nervous for him for the plane.
It'll be fine. He's been on a plane before.
Yeah, but that was when he was like younger. Now he's more active and needs to like do things.
He sat in the car when we drove to Beaumont for 4 hours perfectly fine. Didn't mess up a car one time.
But he couldn't walk anywhere. He was in his car seat. He was stuck.
Yeah, but we're going to put a seatbelt on at the plane. So I think he'll maybe try to understand. He'll be fine. Which we need to get him some headphones.
Yeah, you need to get on that. You have about 2 weeks to figure that out. And speaking of, my birthday's this week. This will be up before. Oh, yeah. This episode will be up before then. So I guess it really doesn't matter. But it is this week, February 9th. Aquarius baby. Love everything about it. And if anybody wants to give us any gifts for my birthday, I'll leave my Venmo down below.
I was gonna say you don't have a PO box.
I would say we should get one, but who's sending us stuff?
Nobody's sending us anything. I don't have to pay monthly for that shit.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. That's why a lot of like influencers send it to their parents' house. Like their PR stuff goes like to their home sometimes.
I mean, if you like get a lot of PR, I think a PO box is good. It gives you every time you go, they're gonna have something in there.
So if any brands out there looking for some 2 fun girls to model clothes, makeup, review things, we're your girls.
We're here for you.
We have different shades. We can give you different sizes,
different skin types.
We can literally give you both sides of the spectrum. Janelle's a mom stuff sender. I am not a mom.
Send me anything,
but I will still take free stuff.
I love anything free in there.
I would take free stuff.
But yeah, I guess let's just get into today's episode before we forget. So we mentioned last week we were going to do a get to know us this week because it is still pretty early in the year. So I feel like if someone was just finding our podcast and they start on season 3 for some reason, they have no idea anything about us or who we are.
Yeah.
So we decided to maybe do a little get to know me video today.
Yeah.
And Kierra has the questions that we will ask. It's going to be similar to last week's episode, but a little different.
Yeah. Again, I apologize for last week's episode's audio. So don't judge us, as we always say. Okay. So these are like the 10 perfect questions to ask someone on a first date that you're really getting to know. So we're on a first date with you guys. If it's y'all's first time. And if this is not, maybe you'll get to know us a little deeper. Okay, ready to know?
What? Okay, go.
Number 1. Ew, Carissa. I don't know. What's up? Just come home. Hang out with us.
I guess hold on, text her to say
Okay, while she does that, if you're noticing the cute phone in Janelle's hand, we still have our Casetify code up down below, 15 to use this pod. And make your cases look cute this year and protected because, you know, they have protection. Anyway, number 1. What are you laughing at my ad?
Yeah, I would be like, I'm not buying that.
I would be curious.
Okay.
Curious. What makes you unique, sis?
Huh. That's a good question.
Is it?
I don't know if I would ask that on the first date.
I don't know. I don't know what you ask on a first date. I haven't been on a first date.
But the idea of what makes you unique. I'm not trying out for like American Idol or
what makes you unique? Like you're eating dinner. Like what makes you unique? Like imagine a guy asked you that. Like actually, it'd be cool if a guy asked me that. I don't think a girl would ask that.
I think it'd be kind of like. I think it's kind of like an ugly question. Like what makes you think you're better than anybody else out here?
Oh, do you want me to find a different list?
No.
This is the 10 perfect questions.
What makes you unique? I think the better question should have been what makes you you.
I guess unique.
Because unique is like making you like trying to like. No, they don't.
I know.
Like one literally starts with the letter U.
You know what I'm getting at.
What makes you unique? Maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much.
Yeah. Just, first question. We don't need to get deep. Just go.
What makes you unique? I'm like, ew, am I not unique? I can't think of anything that's like.
Wait, am I not like? Am I like basic? Am I like everyone else?
Well, what would be a good answer to that? Like, I used to live in Europe for 7 years.
What makes me unique is my personality.
I feel like one of a kind personality.
I'm a one of a kind kind of girl, and I feel that is me.
Like people are like, oh, what makes you unique? Like, oh, like I could,
like I can juggle.
Yeah, or like I ride a unicycle.
Okay, well we'll just skip that question. I guess it's not as perfect.
I can't think right now.
Okay, you don't have to do all of them. What is like one random random fact about you?
One random fun fact.
Yeah.
I literally was looking at this on TikTok there, and someone was like, don't say these basic things when they ask you. Because works ask you this all the time too. I don't know, it's not a fun fact, but I guess like my best friend has the same name as me. It's a fun fact, I guess.
Okay, I always say like I hate bacon, and everyone like uproars about it, which is earlier.
She hates bacon.
I don't. You know that. I hate bacon. Like I won't eat it or anything in it. Mine's always like
Fun fact.
It depends who I'm talking to. Sometimes I'll be like, I've been to like 36 of the 50 states.
That's a fun fact.
I always say that, but just kind of. But I don't say it as braggy. Like, yeah, I've been to 36 of the 50
out of the 50 states.
But we have, like, we've been to a lot of states, and then I always like,
I've heard somebody say that before. Like, they'll say like, oh, I've been to all 50 states instead of like 36. But that's a pretty fun fact.
Okay, I mean, we live the same life pretty much. Is that what you're gonna go?
I think I've been to more than that then, because I've been to like some stupid states.
What states have you been that I haven't been?
Like Alabama.
I've been to Alabama.
Kentucky. Tennessee.
I haven't been to Kentucky.
Tennessee.
When did you go to Tennessee for basketball?
Was it Tennessee? For Arkansas. I don't know if it's Tennessee. For soccer, we used to play like the surrounding.
I don't think you went to Tennessee.
Maybe not Tennessee, but I know we went to Arkansas, Alabama,
Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas.
Maybe Tennessee. I don't know. Well, there was some other random state.
West Virginia.
Maybe Kentucky. No, we didn't drive way over there.
But Tennessee's right next to West Virginia.
Oh, then maybe not Tennessee.
All right. Well, what other one? You have a son? Let's get.
Oh, it's so fun fact. Yeah, I have a son.
Okay, whatever. Number 3.
This is awful. Awful starts.
This is according to One Love. I could change lists.
No, we're already on the same list. Just go with it.
Okay. What is maybe we're just not as like
interesting.
Yeah, because we're not interesting. We're the least interesting to look at too.
Not gonna take a date from me. She can't answer anything. But those are like the two basic things. What makes you unique and what's a fun fact? They're like literally the same question.
I guess. Okay. What is something you learn or wish you were better at? Here we go. We're picking up.
I wish like I could play multiple instruments.
You know what I was about to say? I wish I would have, and if mom's listening to this, listened to mom and continued with my piano lessons. Because
it's just a fun party trick.
It's just a fun little.
That'd be a fun fact. I play the piano.
I play the piano, because like I can play My Heart Will Go On barely still, but it would be nice just to be like.
Yeah, I definitely wish I was. Yeah, something I can improve on be like my musical skills.
I think I can still play the flute. I was tempted to buy a flute.
Oh my god!
To prove to myself. I don't know if you can rent them still. I know you were able to rent them back then. I'm sure you can. But I was like tempted to get a flute so I can do the song from La La Land. But I didn't go buy a flute.
But yeah, you can't pick the same one as me every time.
I
said the same things almost every time.
No, I said my personality makes me unique, and then
that's the worst answer you could think of. What makes me unique? Just being me.
Bitch, you're looking at me.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe you're right. Maybe we should change the list. Do you want to change the list?
That, and maybe I also wish that I was better at or learned how to like make clothing, like know the measurements and the drawing it out.
Dude, for real.
And Raven Simone it or Raven Baxter it.
Raven Baxter it. Okay. I think I'm gonna change the list, guys. I'm sorry. This is my fault. It's always my fault. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to think like to get to know us. Like what to get to know us. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I just literally typed in the list like get to know people, and this was like first one.
Just use that list. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they're not the best questions in the world, but like what are?
Like, what's your sign? What's your birthday?
Oh, like super basic.
Like, hi, get to like old YouTube. Hi guys, here are 10 basic facts that get to know me. I love my Starbucks cup with this. Like OG
my Starbucks order is blah blah. My favorite color is cloud drink.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you know what we should have done?
What?
Like, see if we can get. Oh, I know we can guess each other's. Actually, no, we shouldn't. We're good. Let me go back to my list.
Please find the list.
Let me go back to the list because I got out of it. Hold on. I feel like you weren't into it.
We're on 3 questions. You've asked 3 questions.
You know what? I am. I like to open it. If it's not there, I'm leaving it. Okay.
So that's fine. We'll just stay with this.
Know any good jokes? I'm curious. Do you know any good jokes? Like, I'm not a jokester.
I know a joke. I'm not a jokester.
Like, I'm not no comedian.
There's a joke that I always thought was funny, but like I told it to Tony and he did not laugh.
Okay, tell me.
Oh, I think I sent it to y'all too. I sent it in a voice message.
Oh, was it like the DJ?
Yes.
like DJ or something.
No, it's what's the DJ's favorite sauce, and they say marinara.
Oh my god,
that was funny, right?
It's like unexpected marinara.
Like, because you were like, what? And all of a sudden they're like,
actually, that's hilarious.
That's so funny. It's hilarious. Like my favorite joke.
That's funny.
I found it on TikTok and I literally busted out laughing when I heard it because again, it was so unexpected. But if I heard the joke on a first date, like that was so funny.
Yeah, if I heard that on first date, I'd be like, okay, this guy has some. That's funny. I can date
Tony,
this guy.
He was like, good one.
Okay, Mr. Popular, chill.
I know.
Okay.
You don't know any joke?
I don't. Like
the chicken across the road.
I wish I could. Like, I'm funny, like naturally. I can orchestrate funny,
right? Or be like a stand-up comedian.
Oh, I feel like that's such a skill. Like, I wish
it's such a skill that a lot of people don't have. That are still stand-up,
and
comedians.
a lot of people think they have it and they don't.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, please sit down.
Yeah.
Like, I hate like stand-up comedian. Like, I hate when stand-up comedians. Just repeating myself. Like. Or go after you. Like, it's different, like having fun and making fun, but like when they start to like pick, like, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's why you like never sit in the front row.
Yeah. Remember her mom did that. Mm-hmm. What's something that bugs you? Like, what bugs you, man? Far out.
Something that bugs me. I hate when people that know my name tap me on the shoulder.
Interesting.
You should know. You know that. I always tell you stop.
That's not something like that comes to mind.
No, but that bugs me when like instead of saying, "Hey Jenyl," and then I turn around.
Is bugs the same as pet peeve?
They tap me, and I'm like, you could just say Jenyl. I'm gonna turn around. Unless you don't know my name, that's obvious. Then you obviously could tap me. I could be like, "Hey girl," you know. But like,
yo,
and Jenyl does it all the time in college. All the time, I was like, Jenyl, do not. I hate that feeling, and I'm like,
I wonder why.
I don't know. I just don't like it.
Interesting.
That's something that bugs me. Wet doorknobs bug me as well.
Wet doorknobs.
Mm-hmm.
Can you explain?
Like when there's no paper towels in the restroom and you open the door, and it's like damp because you all like. I hate wet doorknobs.
I've never heard of wet doorknobs. Like,
oh really?
No.
Or like, you know, like when you're in the restroom and like you like don't have paper towel or a napkin, or it's like damp, and then you open it, and then someone else goes like after and opens the door and it's like wet, or like when you turn on and off the sink, like the wetness. I hate
so you don't like wet, like metal, I guess.
Maybe. Well, not every doorknob is metal.
I have never heard that in my life.
Watch next. Now you're gonna start noticing.
No,
wet
I mean,
doorknobs.
I guess I know what you're talking about, but I've never heard someone be like, "I just hate wet." I've never heard someone say
something
that.
That bugs me. Huh. That bugs me.
One thing that bugs.
You know something else that bugs me?
Oh, go ahead, please, and let me know.
When people say words like details, research.
Oh, morale. Even though they're two different words, but
I'm like, no, those are two different words. But research,
data. Data.
But like that one's like a debatable one. But people say like then like details, it's details. Or research, it's research. I'm like, oh, I cannot stand it. Like my old boss used to say stuff like that all the time. You know, with all the details. I was like, details? That bugs me.
Interesting. Oh, my stuff's out for delivery. What bugs me is not people that make being late a personality. It's like it's not cute. Like I'm always late. No, like don't
be on time.
Like I don't understand. If you know you're always late, wake up earlier or plan later. Like, oh my god, sorry. Like me, I'm always late. Like that bugs me. Like that's like that.
These as an excuse.
Like
every time.
Make it a personality trait.
She's always late.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Well, to me, it's like depends if is it necessary to be on time. Like to certain things, like, oh, we're having some friends over around 7:30. I don't need to be there at 7:30.
No, that's different. You said around at 7. Around.
No, I'm saying, oh, what time do you want people to be there? Oh, like at 6, but it's not like a wedding. Like I don't need to be there at 6:05. Like I could show up at like 7, but I'm not gonna show up at 10 o'clock and then be like, oh, sorry, I was late. It's like, no, you shouldn't have came. Do you know what I mean?
But you know the girls I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like that make it a like they need to let everyone know that I'm late. No,
you're always late.
Like it's not funny to me. That bugs me so much. It's like
I can see that vibe.
We're all adults. Like stop making it a personality trait. You know. What is the most embarrassing thing you remember to happen to you? I have one, and I'm gonna be brave and say it on this podcast.
You go first then.
Okay. So
it's clearly embedded in your head.
No, this is an embarrassing moment that it will forever live. Like, okay. So I did not know I was starting my period.
Oh.
I went out to eat with my grandma and my dad at this. You know how dad we wanted those mom and pop.
I know this story.
This is mom and pop places. Okay, so I didn't know I started my period.
I'm gonna stay in the chair.
Can I get to it?
Sorry. I want to make sure we're talking about the same story.
We could have just looked at me. But yes, I stained the chair. It was a white chair to be exact. And like I felt
Did you tell the restaurant?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I was like, Momo. Because when you feel, like, you can feel it. And I was wearing that green dress with the hood. So it was short. So I had a dress on.
I forgot about that.
And
dress.
It's super short. So when you sit down on a super short dress, like your butt's on the thing. And I was just like, I was like, please don't let it think. Like, please. And like it did like the whole little like look, and the entire chair is red. And you know what's even more embarrassing? I told dad like before this even happened to sit by the window because I want to look outside. No, dad's like, a detention horse, so he wanted to sit right directly in the middle of the restaurant. So everywhere I looked, like people would have saw, and the Momo had to get the waitress and be like, and then he was like, oh my god, 1 second, and then we had to do like the
awkward,
like the get up, and Momo had to stand behind me, and we left early. We didn't even finish our food, and like you see the people like cleaning the chair. It was so embarrassing. Like that's embarrassing. Like,
I would have like, sorry, you cannot pay me enough to clean up after somebody's period. But
I just like trying to run outside. It is so embarrassing. So now, like, I don't know why I didn't bring it. I don't know what was going through my mind, but I was just, and then I dramatically put what are those things called when you put the sheet? What do you put?
Oh, like they block the sunlight.
Yeah, he put it on his seat. So obviously I had bad underwear.
Oh my gosh.
And we had to go buy myself an outfit. Like
so embarrassing.
It was.
I could see that. I might
that
have
is
one.
literally the most embarrassing thing.
That's pretty embarrassing.
like I can handle.
I think
a
it was
fall.
just because it was white. Oh, she fell, guys. We were
in Greece.
Yeah, we were.
You know what?
Okay,
That's
so
a cool
we were
story. I fell at Athena's house.
We were in Athens, where like all the Greek gods and all that stuff were at. And there was this huge hill, like it was made out of like stone, like old time stone.
It was my stupid shoes.
And she was wearing these sandals. And
no,
there
was the red shoes with no soles on the bottom.
And there was this tour guide that kept saying like, everybody please be careful because this is limestone, like it's very slippery. And you could see people like kind of like stumble like like a lot of people, because you have to come down this hill, and a lot of people were like kind of stumbling, and like because also said be careful, it's like a thing, there's like a sign and everything says please watch your step, blah blah. Out of all the hundreds of people that were on that hill, the hundreds, I was like, we turned. And we see Kierra saying, whoa!
And I'm on the ground. No one helps me, by the way. They did not help me.
She was like, whoa! It was like she felt. It was like she slid
He slid down the road. Yes.
the rest of the mountain. She slid down the mountain. It was like, whoa.
No one helped me. Not mom, not
when
dad.
I tell you the entire mountain, everyone turned because they were standing right there.
You know what?
Like that emoji where like stand still.
Yes.
Like that's what was me getting. So I was like, oh my gosh.
You know
Kierra's
what?
like, I'm okay.
It's okay because I can say I fell in Greece.
Okay, we get it, Kierra. I'm
line.
just saying it was pretty funny, and that was just something embedded in my mind. But no, something that I had that was embarrassing was in third grade.
I'm not crying. I'm just like laughing really hard.
I was embarrassed that bad. No, I was in third grade. This is when the Kelly Clarkson CD just came out. We had CD players, and we went in the summer because mom had like some workshop to do at Christ Chapel, and there was like a camp or something.
Yeah.
And we were watching a movie, but she's like, "Oh, you guys can like do whatever you want, blah blah blah." So here I go, putting on my Kelly Clarkson CD.
Here I am
with my headphones and screaming lyrics. I mean, but I meant like screaming while I was watching a movie. And do you remember Emmeline? Mm-hmm. She was sitting right in front of me, and she kept turning around, going shh shh. But I was so loud I couldn't hear myself sing, so I didn't realize that I was like screaming these lyrics. And of course,
Who
like,
hurt you?
I can't sing, obviously. But I remember her kept turning around and saying shh, shh, shh. And I kept wondering, why does she keep telling me I'm not even being loud? Because I couldn't hear myself screaming. And then the teacher paused the movie and said, Jenyl, please take off your headphones.
You're done.
I was sitting on top of a desk. And she said, please get down. And you can't listen to it anymore, so you're being way too loud. And
You're done.
And I didn't realize it until I got to the car and I was singing as loud as I was, and then it clicked in my head. I was like, "This is how I sounded in the quiet classroom in the middle of a movie."
Do you remember what movie it was?
I think it was like one of that annoying movie with the dogs.
Which one?
Going Home or something, where there's like 3 dogs and
All Dogs Go to Heaven.
No, I love that movie. I would have said.
Oh, I love how
Homebound or something. There you go.
Yeah, I love the movie with Shadow and the cat.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a good one. Okay, what's your favorite place on earth?
My favorite place.
Mm-hmm.
Home.
I just love my home.
I actually know. I feel like definitely that's honestly probably my answer. My favorite place at home is at home. That's why a home invasion is my biggest fear. One of my biggest fears, because you'll never feel comfortable anywhere else you ever go ever again. I've heard from survivors.
So out of everywhere on earth,
I mean, I just like the idea of being home and you're in your safety blanket. You're safe. You're there. I mean, we're not talking about your favorite travel destinations. That was the question.
Your favorite place on earth?
That or the mall?
I guess you're happy. What, the mall?
Or the mall.
I guess you can say your favorite place is at home. Like, that's your safe haven.
Yeah, that's why I said like the idea of
okay, but not your home. What's another place on earth?
But yeah, but not your boring ass.
But like not that like answer. Yeah. I mean, maybe that's cool. That's a brand.
I think I do like at the mall. Because you just always nobody goes to the mall mad. Everyone's always happy at the mall.
Mine is the airport.
That's a good question.
Like that's like
the airport vibes.
Yeah, I love the airport. Like I love, like you're always going somewhere for the most part fun. Like it's always a whole big thing. Because we could obviously say like, oh, I like going to Santorini. I like that. Like those are like places.
Yeah, like basic places. But yeah, I guess the idea of the airport's kind of fun.
I love the airport. Like I remember I used to always buy a book and never read it. I would always buy a book, get a coffee, sit down and pretend I'm gonna read this book. I
always get the same snacks. I always get like a water or
what are your airport
electric
snacks?
It depends.
Also, what airport are you at? Because San Antonio is not the best.
It's like one of the worst airports I think I've ever been in, to be honest. For being the sixth biggest city, one of the crappiest airports.
Yeah.
But
remember the one in New York?
Which one?
When we had that layover in New York.
There's 2. There's like LaGuardia and then
I don't know
JFK.
When we went to, but it was like that giant one.
JFK, I'm sure. It's like the biggest one there. But there's like LaGuardia that's like the smaller one that's cheaper to fly out of. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, airport. No, I think my airport snacks is definitely either water or like a Gatorade, a vitamin water, something like that. I don't really like to drink sodas unless I'm like literally on the actual flight. But like my snacks is always something like hydrating.
Interesting.
And then I always get Cheez-Its. I don't know. It's just like a thing. I always get something quick. Right. I always get Cheez-Its. Or I'll get that or peanut M&Ms. Like those 3. But like other than those, like the only snacks I'll buy at the airport. Usually like every time I go.
I'm trying to think what I get.
This
I know
is in the
I always
daytime.
get a water. I know that.
I always get coffee. I love the coffee shops though.
Yeah, I do love
because they're like they're not like obviously they have like Starbucks and Dunkin', but like the ones that are not those, like come in like the clear cups.
Yeah, like
love
the
those.
cute ones. I'm trying to think like Cheez-It, some. I'm trying to think what do I get. I don't think I get it. I think I just kind of bum off you guys.
Probably.
Like I bum off y'all if anything. Okay, who? Don't want to answer this one, but who are the special people in your life? Like, come on, like who?
Yeah, just
your family.
I guess like if someone had like a cool answer, like surprisingly one of my next door neighbor, he's 85. We eat coffee.
I
every
always
Thursday.
wanted one of those
like
relationships.
Like that, yeah,
and then like leave you everything
secretly, and then there's like some secret rich lord,
and they just leave you
England.
everything, and the family hates you. You know,
Yeah,
the whole thing. Okay, number 10. What is something you're proud of so far in your life?
That's a deep. I think I'm proud of my motherhood.
Oh, that's a cute one.
I think proud of well, not just that, just not knowing anything about kids because we never grew up with like quote unquote younger
cousins,
siblings or younger siblings. We never babysitted a baby. I've never even I never even know how to change a diaper until I had my own kids. So I think I'm proud of my motherhood of learning how to be a mom like at a younger-ish age.
That's cute, sis. I like that. I don't have one. I'm not proud of anything right now.
I'm proud you're here today.
I am here filming this podcast. I'm proud of this podcast.
I know it's like so crazy.
I'm trying to think. What am I? Oh my god, have I not done anything?
First of all, we're not unique, and now we're not
we
special.
Have nothing to be proud of.
No, but I feel like sometimes, I guess because you don't have the dream life that you want, so I feel like I'm not proud of myself because I'm not living how I want to live.
Yeah.
But then you think about everything you have accomplished that's worth accomplishing. So
what have I
should be proud of that.
You have 2 degrees.
I know, I guess. But that's what I'm saying. Like to me, I'm like I don't have my dream life, so I'm not proud of like my life. But I'm like thinking about like where I am, where I work.
I am proud of my growth because I have grown a lot as a person within the last few years, just with like my mindsets, just like how I deal with conflict, how I deal with relationships.
I'm proud of your personal growth.
I'm proud. Yeah, I'm proud of my personal growth.
Ew, I'm proud of my personal growth.
Preposterous Baxter.
Oh,
okay, but yeah, I think I guess I can say like I have to. You know what? I need to stop doing that. Like I need to stop being like I'm not doing. I can suck. Like I need to stop selling myself. Like
yeah,
it's like I need to start. Even if it's as small as like I took the trash out today. I'm proud I did something. Like I need to start I need to change my mindset because I feel like maybe that's why the universe is humbling me and not giving me what I need is because I continue just like
to be
manifesting, but they'll have like a negative stab towards it. You know what I mean? Like I need to stop doing that.
I agree.
Curses now.
Okay, well that wraps it up. I don't even know if that even got to know us.
I was about to say let's do a quick little rapid fire because like what did that get to know us? Like what's your favorite color? What's your sign? What is something fun about like I think
Cancer.
Something.
My favorite color is I don't know if you guys can see the thing I designed. I'm a Cancer. My favorite colors is a maroon-ish, a dark burgundy color.
Yes,
I like the color black, and I like pink.
Favorite food?
Favorite food is anything Italian. Okay. And that's my favorite genre of foods. I love pasta. I love sandwiches. Okay. I love casseroles.
Favorite music?
I genuinely don't have a favorite genre of music. I like to kind of listen. Ew, like that. My music genre is like all over the place. But one of my favorite artists is Lana Del Rey.
Top 2 shows.
Oh, top 2 shows that I think I could watch over and over again is definitely Vampire Diaries. I could watch a show over and over and over again, still feel the emotions between every scene. And I would have to say probably Gossip Girl. Okay. Those are 2 like I can know for a fact top of my head I could rewatch over and over and over.
Okay, so for me, I'm a Cancer. Oh, I'm not a Cancer.
No, she's not.
This song's in my head. That's why. What's your sign?
Oh,
I'm an Aquarius, as I said at the beginning. My favorite color used to be yellow. It's still in my heart, but like I love a good neon pink, like baby pink, shades of pink. Love pink.
Ballet slipper.
What?
It's like a famous OPI pinky color.
I always want to try that, but I'm just an acrylic girl now. Like I can't do that.
The OPI.
My favorite shows is also Vampire Diaries and Gossip Girl, and Modern Family just snuck in my heart. Obviously, we love a reality show, but like Modern Family, just I can watch it and like fall asleep to it. What other questions did I ask you?
Food and art and music.
Okay. For food, I love Chinese food, and I also love Italian food, and anything potatoes. I didn't add that in, but anything potatoes, fried, mashed, baked, sautéed. Love a potato.
I love potatoes.
Ooh,
one of the most versatile foods.
And it's so bad for you.
Yeah, it's so bad for you.
Did you hear about the potato trick to put in your sock and it makes you not sick?
What?
Yeah, like you put a potato in your, like you cut it and put it in your sock, and then when you take it out, it gets all like it takes all the toxins out through your foot. I don't know if that's really true, but I've seen it once.
What culture is that from?
I don't know, because like I
like that's not a white thing. It's definitely I
like
feel
a Hispanic.
Yeah, something.
Because the reason I wanted to try it is because like that.
So it's if you were already sick.
Like if you're sick or you're getting sick, or putting the onion, you cut an onion and put it around your house, and it's supposed to suck out all the toxins out there or something like that.
Gross.
Yeah, interesting. But that's not what my favorite stuffs are. My favorite music, you know what? I would have to say, like, I don't know if it's like a screaming kind of not screamo, but like emotional music, like music that makes you cry, that you scream. Music. Okay. You know, I was
like, you definitely don't listen to screamo or any of rock like that.
I do like alternative, but it's not like my favorite
like genre.
Or I do like a good house.
That's a good one. Emotional.
Like I love to cry.
Yeah, it's
like,
a good emotional.
Like
what? Not emotional support. Emotionally inclined music.
I know what you're trying to say.
I don't know. I feel like there should be a word for it.
Like I literally type into Spotify songs that let you cry too. Like I love a good like that. And then
music is powerful.
Music is the soul. What is it? Music is the food to the soul. Music,
something, I know
something like that. Please don't quote me.
Feeds the soul.
Feeds the soul. Okay.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and wrap it up. Hopefully, maybe you got to get to know us a little bit better.
I don't know about those questions. Maybe, but I don't know. I feel like you got to know us through our personalities.
Yeah, and
please let us know what makes you
side banter, kind of.
Yeah,
like, get to know
I would love to know what makes y'all unique, because apparently we don't know what makes us unique.
Yeah, leave what's like a fun fact to say when you tell people. And you know what's so funny? I literally saw that on TikTok the other day, and I had my answer, and I just forgot it.
Huh.
So maybe it wasn't that impactful.
Or like when you go to a job interview, like what do you say? Tell me about yourself.
Yeah.
In a job interview,
say the same thing over and over. Like, yeah.
Actually, I don't know what I say. Like my
I just talk about my. I played soccer in school, and I decided to go.
I was gonna ask, do you say that stuff, or do you say your professional stuff?
Well, that's my professional stuff, like, because it talks about college and then where I went after college and stuff like that.
I don't have that, so. But yeah, again, hopefully you guys got to know us. Let us know if there's actually anything. Nothing was in Let's Ask This week. Like actual question. I mean, there were questions, but they're like weird stuff. Like, I don't know who's putting that in there. Like, who's trying to prank us? Use the Let's Ask This for like gossip questions. Like, I don't need to know like what's one? Let me read one. Let me just read you.
Just read one. But yes, guys, while Kierra pulls it up, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube. Subscribe to either Spotify, actually to both Spotify and Apple Music. Download, leave a 5-star review.
Have you had any surgery?
Maybe somebody just wanted to know.
I mean, we can. What do you love about yourself?
Was that one of the questions?
What color is your room?
I mean,
name all of your exes. And there's one that said I had a crush on you for years and you still don't know. Laugh my ass off.
That's so weird. Who are they talking to? Me or you?
I don't know.
No, anyways. So yes, thank you guys so much for listening. Anything you'd like to add, Kierra, before we close it out?
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I think Jenyl said that earlier.
I said that already.
It's just my whole spiel. Again, hope you guys have a good week. I am
Make sure to wish Kierra a happy birthday.
Yeah, I didn't have a photo shoot this year. Like last year, I had like all my photos ready. Like because I'm going somewhere. It'll be out. And I'm being secretive. Like nobody cares.
Just going on a brand trip.
I'm going on a brand trip. The Do Use This podcast is sending me and a +1 on a brand trip, and Grace is gonna take this one with me. Jenyl will go on the next brand trip.
Yeah, I'm staying home.
And the Do Use This podcast is going places. I had a dream.
Okay, let's wrap it up.
Okay. Good. I had a dream.
It is Black History Month.
Oh, happy Black History Month.
Yes. Power to our people. We are black. So I didn't say that to be funny. Just because people were wondering, like, why did they say that? We are also half black, so we can't say
and
that.
Mexican.
Yes.
Because people
that had
I was going to say
Black History Month, not Hispanic month.
No, I'll tell you after, but go ahead and close it out. I'll tell you why I said that.
And Mexican.
I'm half Latina. In case anybody cares, I'm half Latina.
Or Latin X. I don't even know what that means.
What?
But anyways, again, thank you guys so much for listening. We love you guys. I hope you got to know us a little bit better, and hopefully that didn't scare you away. But again, most importantly,
please come back.
I know, please come back. Always remember to do you, sis.